That's why I'm such a piece of trash. No. She only said her bond. That scared me. Hold on, I'm scared. Hold on. Wow, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Why everything changed like that, bro? Hold on. Hey, look, pretty intro, pretty intro. Look at that, pretty intro, pretty intro. Don't leave, pretty intro, pretty intro. The intro's pretty, I promise. Pretty intro, the pretty intro. Lore, neat stuff, music. Animations. Don't you like that stuff? Hey, jingle jingle. Hey, look at me. Jingle jingle. I watch time. Jingle jingle. Don't you dare go. Fuck, what else I got here? Uh, jingle jingle. I don't got keys, bro. I only got a water jug. I plan to drink this shit. Jingle jingle. Damn. Phone against my knuckles, eh? Jingle jingle. Jingle jingle. I can give you an Advil. Okay. Now we're past that. What it do, baby? So I'm gonna make this quick because y'all fucking intros, blah. I'm not dashy. Z.A.T.O. I like this game. I love the game. I tried to play this on a stream. However, my stream went all fucky. So we're gonna just do this now in recording. This is probably gonna be long as hell. You probably see this video is like 3 hours long. We're gonna be here for a while. Hi, get comfy. Yeah. I ain't got much else to say. Gonna be a lot of talking. Gonna be a lot of story reading. I have a whole jug of water next to me because I get lightheaded when I talk too much. Well, also, yeah, if you see it lagging occasionally, my streaming software in this game don't align. It's so, like occasional freeze. It doesn't matter. Did you know that our sun is a very unusual star? To start with, it's a yellow dwarf. Those constitute for just 7 to 10% of all stars in the universe. It's an outlier even among those. Most yellow dwarfs are primarily covered with dark spots. The sun isn't. The majority of its surface is bright. In fact, it has 3 times the number of light spots than it does dark spots. Sure, its overall brightness index is nothing special. You could even call it underwhelming compared to other stars of its type. But even so, it works harder than most to shine as bright as it can. And I find that really cute. I don't remember when I read about this. Must have been some newspaper from years ago. But that small piece of trivia still pops in my mind whenever I look up at the morning sky. It's not much of a view, to be honest. Not much of a sky, not much of a sun. I guess that's the kind of region it is. They're in Russia, by the way. Some people say the sun is just lazing around in our parts, what with the constant snow. But people that go around saying that, well, they clearly haven't read the newspaper. The more I thought about things like that, the more I learned, the more I realized how incredible everything is. I'm not just saying that to mean amazing. I mean improbable. You can't deny that the world is full of great coincidences. It's to the point where I've begun to ask myself how much of it we can attribute to pure chance. The universe was so kind to give us both a star and a planet with the perfect conditions for sentient life. Hey, that's something that people have said multiple times. It's like that's a thing between like two people where it's like, hey, or it's like, dog, with how fine-tuned the world is, do you really think there is no God? We wouldn't be able to exist anywhere else. Then the other side is like, yeah, we wouldn't be able to exist anywhere else. So in an expanding universe, there's no duh. We're only one place. This is the only place we could be. I'm not on the atheist camp. I'm not I wouldn't call myself religious, but funny thoughts, funny conversations. Not funny, but interesting conversations. Just the slightest fluctuation in the composition of our atmosphere, the size of the globe, or the distance between Earth and the Sun, and none of the beauty surrounding us would exist. someone called a miracle, you can tell this isn't like you. Your mama ain't never asked you, do you got McDonald's money? I can tell. And of course, it's a lovely way to put it, but isn't that giving the world we're living in too little credit? But it's not that I subscribe to the anthropic principle of it or anything. I'm not so arrogant as to believe the universe exists just for our sake. Or rather, I'm not so sure it exists to only be observed. When a baby is born, it's not preoccupied with how it's perceived. That conscious need emerges later, as the child develops self-awareness. Until that point, its curiosity is aimed at its surroundings. So if anything, it's the opposite of what its anthropic principle entails. We're social creatures, so the need to be observed makes sense for our survival. But to say the universe itself shares that priority, it just doesn't make sense to me. Although, you can also think about it this way. A child is curious about the world because it perceives the world as external. But what if the child is the world? What if all that it could ever observe existed within itself? What can the all-encompassing universe be curious about? There's nothing but itself, so nothing but itself. There's nothing else to care about in the whole wide world. It is the world. Duh. This girl is so happy. Oh yes, we are playing as a female. Wait, now this makes perfect sense. If I put it like that, I guess the universe had no choice but to be self-centered. Even if this wasn't the case when it was born. What if the universe developed a desire to be perceived by others as it matured? The same way that a child would. And what do we do when we want others to perceive us a certain way? We try to mold ourselves accordingly. I think I get it now. The universe gradually felt the desire to be seen. It wanted to be admired, loved, and observed. Because there's something more a world can do but to observe itself. It's the best and only pastime there is as far as the world is concerned. And if observation is good, more observation is even better. Of course, an endless universe can observe itself endlessly. You can say that its observation value equals infinity. That value may seem absolute, but it isn't really, not in mathematics. Infinity plus 1 exists. It's a value that the universe could never reach as a singular, albeit infinite observer. So it had to create new, finite observers to add to its infinity, in need to create sentient life. Sentient life is the plus 1. Bro, I'm pretty sure I read that. No, I'm pretty sure when on stream I read that, and I was like, cause I'm making I'm trying to make a story that has very much to do with infinity plus type scenarios. And when I read that, I was just like, hold on, infinity plus 1. Hold on, nephew. I was genuinely like, hold on, nephew, hold on. You making some good points. How isn't that fun? The vast mighty universe changed itself so meticulously to make new observers possible. It fine-tuned all of its systems so precisely, just to have us here. It worked so hard to share its one joy with us. Us worthless insects. Alright, let's not say us now. Oh no, this can't be. That's cute. That's really cute. I should have expected this. I should have known the infinite universe would be infinitely cute. This world truly is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And back to reality. Gravity included. Ira Greshkeveskaya is missing. Huh? This shit hit me like cold water. I look up from my desk. Aloha runs through the class. Greshkeveskaya? What? Seriously? She's just skipping. Nah, she ran off with that one guy. You saw? No, but come on, you know her. She's totally... Silence. The teacher taps her journal on the desk. Ira's parents filled out the report yesterday night. They haven't seen her since she left for school. Another round of whispers. The teacher raised their voice. So if any of you have any information that might help in finding Ira, please report it to the teacher's office or the police after class. That is all. I didn't get to read that last part. A chair creaks in the back. Wait, you really expect us to just study like normal after hearing that? Yeah. Yeah, we're shocked, you know. We're worried sick. Seriously, our classmate Vincent, he don't give a damn. Our friend, our Iroch, what? Our Irochka. The room fills with repulsive giggles. Cut it out. Garen, sit back down. The teacher's voice sounds just as dry as it did when she broke the news. She turns towards the blackboard to write down the date. We all know the situation will probably resolve itself just fine. So let's not act dramatic. If you have anything valuable to say, I'll be happy to hear it in the office. She puts the chalk down and begins the lesson. It's December 19th. December 19th, which date? A bird flies past the window. There's the music. Disappearance. Give me a break. Aren't you supposed to wait 3 days or something? No, actually. I know. Well, it's gonna say it. That's a myth. You can follow Mr. Borson report whatever, especially if it's a kid. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure we heard this on a video I reacted to. No, I didn't react to it. I just saw the video. You're actually you're supposed to do it immediately because I think it's like after 4 hours they have like a 10. No, after 4 hours they have a 50% chance of being found. 10 is 10%, and then think like after like 24 hours, that kid has a 5% chance of actually being found, and that brother, which considering all the Amber Alerts I've gotten on my phone, is hyper concerning, but we not talk about that right now. Oh yeah? Hey, let's report each other as missing and see who they find first. Y'all are weirdos and dickheads. That's why a piece of your ear missing, your shit look like Pac-Man. Huh, you're on. No, but seriously, what's with the sudden hubbub? So she didn't come home, big deal. I thought wandering off was her whole thing. Right? That's just Gretcheveskia for you. Better parents just want some attention. Like they need any more of that. I mean, I've heard some weird cases. Yeah, never say never. Crazy is genetic. You think she's in some crack house now? Ah, no way. Do you even have any? I wish. At least it'd be something fun to do. Honestly. Hey. But she just, like, for sure with the guy, right? The only nigga even slightly concerned. Bro, get out of here. Your family have a 401k, classmate 8. And the guy? You don't know. A bunch of people have seen them together. It's some older dude. He's like 30 or something. Ew. You serious? Yeah, it's so trashy. I slowly walk behind my classmates and we head to the next lesson. It's irritating. Their conversation is ticking me off. I'm not sure why. Because they're talking shit about your friend. Granted, she's about to say some wild shit. It's not unusual for Ira to wander off somewhere on her own. I'm not treating this news with any real gravity. Really, I'm no better than them. There is a trace of worry in my head, but it isn't directed towards Ira. Instead, when I first heard about her disappearance, the thought that flashed in my mind was rather ugly. Now nobody will come to save me. Gross. But regardless of what people are saying, and regardless of what I personally think, that's still a missing person. Her poor parents must be so worried. Just picturing it makes me feel glum. I'm gonna tell you right now, this girl talks a lot. Like a lot. Like, her thought process is like mine. And she most definitely has ADHD, because she talks. her thoughts go on for a while. But still, it's not like we've ever been friends. It would be strange if I acted all torn up about it, right? She's just that kind of person. Always getting herself in trouble, always hanging out in places she's not supposed to be at. They're right, this wouldn't be the first time I ever left for God knows where. But is it really true? The stuff they said about that older man. I never even seen or heard anything like that. Even though this whole time, I suppose it's plausible knowing how some girls are. Even so, I never thought I would be the type to be love-struck like that. Love-struck, huh? When I put it that way, then it's almost definitely cute. And this is the crazy part I was talking about. What your name is? What's your name is? I forgot her name. Honey, that's a 30-year-old man. I read in love. Forbidden love too, because it's illegal, honey. Wow, I never have guessed. I never took that girl for a romantic, but she is a girl at the end of the day, and she does like those type of books. An uncomfortable amount of women like those kinds of books. Yeah, I know what you read. I know you were reading a book about dragon something. I don't mean dragging as in like bodies. No, I mean like dragons. You own that kind of book. I know you do. Don't lie. So perhaps she was planning to elope all along. Oh my god! Wait, hold on. That just gave me a thought process, bro. You remember when you I forgot what the movie was called. Hold on. We searched this up together, bro. You remember that Penguin Zero video where he was talking about like that cheating movie? Was he talking about the cheating movie? Hold on, cheating movie recent. Listen, this is an us thing. Sea of Lies, Unfinished Business. I don't remember any of these. These are not what I'm talking about. These are not what I mean at all. Yeah, no, bro, I forgot what it was. But it was like these people, like, it was most definitely a fully no, fucking, I think it was Cisco talking about it. Anyway, it was this movie about these girls, like this girl who was cheating on her partner, who was doing everything for that chick. Treating her fantastic, but she was cheating. And remember, right, the YouTuber was telling it, he said that these girls behind him were like giggling and cackling. Only guy in the theater, mind you. He was the only guy in the theater. And the ending, I don't know what the ending was. They were like, oh, it was such a sad ending. Oh no. It wasn't a sad ending. I don't know what the ending is, but it wasn't a sad ending. Bro, I pray to God no man or woman gets a type of shit like that. Cause it's like, niggas aren't gonna watch shit about cheating. They're gonna do it. They aren't gonna watch something about cheating. Women are scary. Crap. It's also complicated. I'm really torn on this. I really am. On one hand, it's super romantic. No, it's not. A beautiful young love with no regard for what anyone thinks. By the way, I want to just make this abundantly clear. Before anyone says anything, and they're just like, 30-year-old with like a senior in high school. Well, no, it's weird. It's weird, but it's legal. They're in 8th grade. I checked the About page. The grade system from this is 7 to 9. They don't even get out of junior high. No. So this is like I think bare minimum 13-year-old dating a 30-year-old man. Oh! Sorry, the thought just popped in my head. Anyway. It's so incredible. It's incredibly cute. But on the other hand, I'm really sad. It's selfish and it's dumb, but if Ira is really gone, it's like I've got nothing to hope for anymore. And you say that you and her weren't friends. Nigga, if y'all weren't friends, she was trying to riz you up expeditiously. Hey, Shabina. I'm assuming they're calling each other by... No, but this is Russia, though. No, but Asya... Shubina Asya or Asya Shubina? Nah, it's Asya Shubina. Asya. I'm calling her Asya. Huh? You know anything about this? No? Why would I? Well, you two were pretty close, right? Their whole group chuckles. We weren't. No? No, not at all. Really? I thought you two were in that word. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Bro, this is why I wish my stream had worked. I'm not gonna lie, I said that entire word, and I went to my phone just like, the hell does that mean? I searched it up just like, what does just like, I was scrolling down like, okay, a long wall or embankment, that ain't it. A ditch or watercourse, that ain't it. Provide land embankment, that ain't it. Intrusion, igneous rock, that ain't it. A toilet, that ain't it. That could be it. Just keep scrolling down. And it's like, oh, dike 2, noun, offensive. And then it literally just says, a lesbian. Oh god, I had to delete the thoughts. It was basically useless. But damn, that was bad. What? They all erupted laughter. We didn't even talk. This motherfucker. Gahaha. Who names their child Gahaha? If I damn you dumbass. Gretcheves guess screwing with the old guy. She ain't like that. I don't know, some chicks swing both ways. You never know these days. I don't, it's... look at her face. Chill out, Shabina. We're just kidding, jeez. Why are you getting so scared anyways? You're really a... You're really a lady lover or something. I'm not. They just keep laughing. What can I even say to that? No matter what I do or say, they just keep laughing. If Ira came to the door right now and heard what they were saying, all hell would break loose. I mean, she only disappeared a day ago. She's probably just coming late today. She doesn't even know there's a missing report. Maybe she already left her lover's place. Maybe she's trudging through our snowy schoolyard as we speak. No, she's already inside. She's already left her wet puppy jacket in the cloakroom. Now she's going down the corridor. Up the stairs to the left. That's right, she's coming. She's gonna storm in any minute now. Right, that's it. I hear her. I can hear her footsteps. She's coming. Ira's coming. What's with that face? You look like you're holding a shit. She's totally a lesbo. I'm not. I never talked to her, I told you. The steps walk past the classroom. Now that they're closer, they don't sound like her at all. They never sounded like her in the first place. Well, maybe not with her, but like in general. Why do you want to know? Yeah, you don't have a boyfriend, right, Shabina? Why is that? 'Cause you all suck ass! You people suck! What, Vadom's a good option? Him? Hell no! Huh? Oh no, I don't like you people. Dude, look at her. Be real. Come on, don't say that. What? What, you want to be her boyfriend? Hey, Shabina, want to go out with Igor? Bro, oh my god, Oh, I just gave you a flashback. Bro, I've dealt with this before, too. I've dealt with this before, too. Cause, oh my heavens. Bro, hey. Oh, hey, Kai. Blankety blanky blank really likes you. Come get her. I've dealt with that so many times, bro. Oh, and, oi! Huh? Come on, he's a great guy. Right, Igor? You treat her right? Piss off, man. I'm not doing this. Now, when you say gahaha, do you mean gahaha as in you're laughing, or gahaha the person? I bite my tongue. There I go again. Bad habit. It's not like it works anyway, so why do I keep doing it? I plop down at my desk and start mindlessly flipping through my textbook. I need to stop indulging in fantasies like that. It just makes me feel stupid every time. If Ira came in through that door and beat them up right then and there, it would really help my case. They'd probably keep saying those same things behind her back. To my face. I guess it really wouldn't be for the worse. Yeah, I shouldn't have wished for that. If Ira saw that, it would just add fuel to the fire. So it's a good thing that she didn't interfere. It's a good thing. It's a really great thing. Huh. At least these guys don't bother me for the rest of the day. Everyone's too preoccupied with gossip. I can't focus on studying either. I just keep thinking. The last time I saw Ira, the teacher says her parents saw her leaving in the morning, but she didn't show up to class. That part's nothing new. Ira always had a bad attendance record. So I assumed she skipped as usual, and went to see that man like they talked about. Did she go to him right away? Or she could have, kidnapped him, but, semantics, I guess. Because in that case, yesterday evening. Go home, Asya. The teacher's office, was it? I'm kinda scared of going straight to the police. But I should probably report that. Not sure if it will be of any help. And for some reason, the idea of telling anyone what I saw, something about it just doesn't sit right with me. But there is no logical reason for that. I need to get over myself. Sure, she's probably fine, I know that. Freaking everyone knows that. But if she's not, well, I'm gonna regret it big time. Oh, but I might also be tearing star-crossed lovers apart. If Ira really ran away to be with someone that she cares about so deeply, away from society's ridicule, would it really be right to ruin it? Yes! That's a child, a 13-year-old, mind you. With a 30-year-old man. No. I know regular pedophilia is illegal. Sister, this is hyper illegal. This is illegal times 2. This is the plus ultra of illegal, bro. No. This is the John Ken Rock of illegal. No. Crap. I have to admit, I'm also a little judgmental. I mean, it's really beautiful. I do believe that judging love like that is ugly. Ugly, ugly. But whenever I start to consider it closely, I just can't brush off how much older that man is. I just can't. Exactly. I'm really no better than the rest. Ooh, the law? Wait, that's it. So that's why I don't want to tell anyone about what I saw. It must be the good in me screaming. Don't ruin their good fortune. They're probably so happy together right now. It's none of your business. Gosh, yes, that must be it. That explains everything. Should I follow my heart then? Should I keep silent? It's not as if what I had seen will make a difference. It was kind of inconsequential. There's no point in telling anyone about it at all. It's not the kind of information that points to any particular location or culprit. Not that there is one. So let's keep silent and everyone will be happy. I'll be happy, the good and rational me will be happy, and the cold reasonable me will be happy as well. Yup. Good job, Ostia. You solved it. Yeah, it sure is nice to have a clean conscience. Well, no need to loaf around here any longer. Guess I better head home. Counterpoint. What if, and bear with me here, what if Ira is actually missing? Despite all odds, there's always a possibility that she is in danger. If there's even the tiniest chance that my report will help in finding her, then that info is worth providing. And if she really did elope with her beloved, then my testimony won't change a thing either. It's worthless at worst. That's true. If I carefully weigh the pros and cons, that off chance of her being in danger, my words being the key to saving her, that makes a strong an argument. Whoa. My words being the key to saving her. Whoa, yeah! That could be so amazing! And then I come to visit her in the hospital and she wouldn't know how to thank me. She'd say I shouldn't have. She'd say, I told you to leave me alone, dummy. But then I'd just shake my head and respond, it's nothing. I was just doing what I was supposed to. No, I gotta come up with something cooler. I'll need to think about that. Wait, why is she in the hospital? Do I hope Ira ends up in the hospital? Jeez, of course not. I don't need my freaking testimony to save her. I hope my testimony is useless because she's already home. Or is calling home, telling her parents how happy she is with the love of her life. That's what I hope for. I keep having these stupid thoughts today. At least I know what I should do now. I made my decision. I'm going to the teacher's office. Where was it again? I doubt they expect anyone to come. I'll probably look kinda silly. Wouldn't be the first time. Well, who cares? Walking down the staircase, to the right, down the hall. There, that's the teacher's office. Oh? A girl. Side note, why the girl's outfit looks like maid uniforms, but the dude's got like regular shit? If you wanted the dresses long, just give them regular clothes and make the dresses longer, or the skirts longer. You made them you know what? They have pockets. I'm pretty sure they don't care. Never mind. The apron has pockets. Never mind. I think I've seen her before. Is she an upperclassman? Our town is really tiny, and so is our school. If I were a better person, I would know her name. She turns to look at me. I'm not sure what she's expecting, so I nod a little. Is there a queue? A queue? To the office. Oh, no. I'm just waiting for someone. That just clicked in my head for something later on. Oh, okay. Hey, what? You're Ostia, right? Yes. How'd you know? That's kind of a loaded question. How do we know anything? Because not we have lots of faces to remember here. You know, me too, right? Sorry. Really? God, that's what I was talking about. Hold on. Water break. Glug glug, my nigga. Fun fact, actually. When you're drinking water, if you drink a lot of water, your body can only process water at such a specific time. Your body can only process water at occasional times at once. So if you drink like a crap ton of water, it's actually less hydrating than if you were to like just take sips and sips and sips. The more you know.
Shut your lame ass up, nigga.
That's what I was talking about. It's not I don't care to remember everyone's names. I just don't know where other people get them from. That doesn't make sense. But I do understand I do understand her. I do understand her though. If I can't remember your name, I'm giving you a nickname. I will only remember your name if you're a constant in my life, bro. If you're not, I will forget you, your face. If you didn't give me a memory, nigga, I'm remembering I'm forgetting your existence. They say that in tiny cities like this, everyone knows each other, but that's just not true. We learn about people outside of our immediate circle through gossip or common friends. But I haven't made any new ones since the day Tosia left. Gossip. Sure, sometimes I overhear my classmates chatting about this and that. But I don't like listening to them. I don't like their voices. So I try not to pay attention to them too much. Wait. When I put it like that, it kind of does sound like my fault. My point is, when people regurgitate the idea of everyone that knows everyone, the word everyone doesn't include me. Her name is Marina. Oh, that's what I mean like when I say like she's like me. I feel like she's less explained to the viewer, which yes, it could be also seen as like explained to the viewer. But it also feels like she's actively like Asya is actively like justifying her actions to herself in her own head. Needing like she's on trial for herself. And I relate to that so much because I do the same thing. Like every action I have, if I have a justification that nobody cares about but myself. Oh, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Got something to share about what? Fuck you. How do you know? What do you mean how? We had an announcement, same as you. They told us to report to the teachers and all. Ah, I see. For some reason I thought they only broke the news to us, our classmates. But it makes sense they'd at least give the upperclassmen a heads up, just in case they'd happen to know her. Which means you also know something about Ira. Yup. Ah, that's great. So you talked to the teachers already? Sure did. Wow. And what did you tell them? Tisk, tisk, tisk. That's between me and the investigation. You can't just spout info like that out in the open, Asya. The wall's got ears. Oh. I understand. Sorry. Okay, well, you don't have to apologize. Crap. I'm making an awful first impression. Not only did I not know her name like I was supposed to, but now it looks like I don't know the first thing about vigilance. Who am I kidding? I really don't. I'll just go in then. Marina suddenly blocks my path. No you won't. I'm sorry? You're not telling them anything. She gestures with her fingers to the tact of each syllable. What if I just made a video and just occasionally had jingling keys? That's a good idea. Why? Because a bad feeling stirs up in my chest. Please don't tell me it's gonna be the same thing as my classmates. Just because I acted rude? I didn't mean to. Well, I never mean to. I just can't help it, can I? We just met and I've already managed to mess up everything up. Damn it. I desperately search her face for signs of mockery, but weirdly I can't find any. I've been waiting for you. Huh? Surprised? Of course I am. No, wait. This has to be some kind of stupid ruse. I'm going to believe this girl and then she'll just laugh in my face about it. I'm serious. Ira told me about you. Really? Yeah. Oh gosh, they talked about me and immediate belief. Wow. I'm shocked Marina is being as friendly as she is, considering the kind of description Ira could give. Wait, does this mean that she is a friend of Ira's? For some reason I never thought of her having any, at least not at school. That was really presumptuous of me. I wonder what Ira is like when she's with her friends. Probably the same way she's with you. I know you saw her yesterday. I figured you'd want to report it, so I ran here as soon as classes ended. I guess it'd be easier to catch you between lessons, but I got so caught up in all those stupid rumors. It kinda slipped my mind. She knows. But hey, what matters is that it all worked out. So why are you stopping me? Aha. Well, Marina looks around the empty corridor before lowering her voice. If you tell them about yesterday, you'll make everything worse. Huh? Let's not talk about this in front of the office, okay? Come on, let's go. She takes a step back and beckons me with her hand. I'm not sure what she has in mind, but it doesn't seem like a prank. Still, but wait. I know Ira's probably fine, but isn't it better to play it safe? The faster we share all we know with everyone, the...
Quiet! You! I just said that we shouldn't talk about this stuff while the adults get here.
Where? Marina grabs my hand and starts dragging me down the corridor. Okay. It's around this point where I stop the stream, so past this point, we're learning together. All my stumbled protests sound so weak, they might as well be white noise to the other girl. Yes, I spent half the day doubting whether I should report it all. So what? I carefully examined my options and came to my own conclusion. I deserve to see it through. I deserve to testify. Oh, I wasn't unmuted. Oh, well, thank God I noticed that. Noted. Okay, 42 minutes. But some part of me is relieved that the ultimate choice was made for me. I mean, that silly gut feeling I overcame with reason has come up on... Hey! Let's come on top. Hold on, you get back in the groove. Come on, baby, come on! Get back in the groove, baby! So there was something to it in the end. So I was right. My heart was right. Sure, I can't actually know that since I'm yet to hear what Marina has to say, but this can't be pure chance, can it? And if it's not, what does it actually hinge on? Did Marina show up because the world needed me to stop? Because the world needed to stop me for the sake of something more important? Or did Marina show up because I subconsciously wished for something? For anything to stop me? Whatever it was, I guess I don't mind this after all. I think I'll stick to the grander narrative angle for the time being. The world bending itself to the will of some worthless gnat is a preposterous idea. But it wouldn't be the first time for me, would it? And the fact that the world, for any reason, has decided to guide me towards the right path. That's so endlessly sweet. Down the stairs to the lobby to the coat room, I don't resist anymore. Marina drags me along and I can feel my doubt turning to excitement. This is definitely the right path. This girl knows about Ira. I want to know more about Ira too. The whole wide world wants me to know. This is chapter 1. Remember, right? Yeah. That was the epilogue. Episode 1, Ira. For all the people who are most likely asleep or thinking about leaving the video, hey, jingle jingle, hey, jingle jingle, come on, wake up, jingle jingle. What the hell is your problem? Everyone is looking from Ira to Garen to the chair that just crashed on the floor next to the boy, barely missing him. Huh? Grachkiveskia, what the hell? Is she insane? Somebody called the teacher. Okay. I'm not saying she don't look like a fighter, right? Like, she looks feisty, but like... Come on, bro. Come on. Like, yes, They're 13. No, they're 13. Fucking hormones, testosterone, and estrogen should be going crazy. I'm not saying he should. I'm not saying you saying he can because they're in a school environment. I don't know, but just you talk about her like she's a boogeyman, and then like she's this raging ruffian woman. Sorry, raging ruffian girl. They're 13, and it's just smallest person I've seen yet in the story. I don't know, man. Her arms are skinny as hell. How the hell she even pick that chair up is all I'm saying. Not paying any mind to the commotion that has filled the classroom, Ira storms towards Garen, her face contorted with rage. Before he can react, she rips the notepad from his hand and slams it on the desk. I hastily grab onto it. Read that again, and I'll kick your teeth in. Huh? Are you nuts? Ira doesn't respond. For a second, she just glares at him and then turns around and stomps back to her desk. The classmates who were caught in a laughing fit just a moment ago are now watching her in silent bewilderment. You got pressed out by a 4'2" chick. Sit down. Then heads towards the door. Crazy bitch? She ignores him. Ah. Gracheveskia, what are you doing? Bump. Hey! Ira forcefully pushes past the teacher. You! Gracheveskia! What do you think you're doing? Your parents will hear about this, Dinkelberg! Her threat falls on deaf ears. The teachers are hurt? Nah, I'm just playing. Everyone knew Gracheveskia. She's always been like that, I think. No, not throwing chairs around. Ira had no regard for the rules that everyone's supposed to follow. I guess they call someone like her a problem child. Her parents got a lot of flack for it. It's only normal in a town like ours. Not just because of its small size, but because of its, let's say, exclusivity. Vorkuta 5 prides itself on its virtually non-existent crime rate because there's nobody here. That's a natural consequence of nobody being allowed to enter or exit without a permit. A permit? Oh, you're in a dictatorship. You're lucky to be here, to have a salary higher than the national average, to have access to goods people in the neighboring towns can't even dream of. Few get afforded such a privilege. Last time I checked, our population hasn't even hit 6,000. Yeah, honey, you got, depending on how long this town has been around, you got at least 40 cousins in a 5-mile radius of you. That's the downside of being in a town like that. Just, ain't that a joke that, like, Irish people occasionally say? Like, ain't that a joke that, like, Irish people occasionally say? It's like, fuck you, you're sleeping with your cousin or some shit like that. Cause, like, it's tight-knit over there, ain't it? I know it's an insult Irish people use. So when someone like Ira appears on this tiny society's radar, she's not just seen as a delinquent. She's a puzzling stain in the community that's meant to be spotless. Like a weed that sprouted in a painstakingly maintained flower garden. Of course, it's not as if she had appeared out of thin air. It's all in the family, they say. The blame falls on the people responsible. That is, on Ira's parents. And questions begin to arise. Why is Grachevskia's daughter behaving like this? Is there trouble at home? I'm pronouncing that so wrong, I'm so sorry. Do they believe this is acceptable? Do they not teach her discipline? Do they not understand how unfortunate they are? They've been granted so much yet they can't do the bare minimum in raising their own child? Okay, granted, I do fully believe that, like, a lot of parents nowadays just, like, barely slash don't even want to raise their child, letting them do as they please. And that's one of the reasons why a lot of kids, tweak out. They're not getting any attention. All that shit. The parents suck. Uh, yeah, yeah, no, like I do understand. Like a lot of people's like parents suck, and a lot of time it does fall on the parents. However, some people are just born evil. No, Ira's not evil, but like some people are just straight up born evil. Let's be honest here. Like, like Janice and Jamie, they raised their kid well. They tried to teach him discipline, and the kid proceeded to pull out a gun and shoot the family dog. They don't even know where he got the gun from. He's 6. Jamie doesn't own a gun. Where did he get that from? Like, some people are just born evil. Do they really want to be here? Do we want them here? I've heard a lot of talks like that. I've heard more after Ira threw the chair at Garen. I didn't get why. Everyone was just having fun. And it was my fault for bringing the notebook anyway. I was hoping to write a little in the library when school was done. But my bag slipped and all the contents scattered on the floor. Bro, Ira fucks with you, bro. Ira fucks with you heavy. She could... Granted, if she does, this is a horrible way of showing it. But she fucks with you, bro. Of course they would get curious about it. Of course they want to read the silly things I wrote. It's not a big deal. It's not like I've ever taken poetry or drawing very seriously. Those are just fun distractions, nothing more. If people laugh, well, what's the matter to me? I couldn't wrap my head around it. I couldn't, but I still wanted to thank Ira somehow. She rarely shows up to school, and even when she does, she can just leave at random. I couldn't get a hold of her for a long time because of that. Well, that, then also I was really scared. Ira has never as much as looked at me. Even when she lashed out at Garn, it was like I weren't even there. But 2 weeks after the incident, it finally happened. We crossed paths. I went to the bathroom during some lesson, I think it was math. I came into the door. She just vibing out. And there she was, blowing white smoke through a half-open window. Where'd you get the money for that? Where'd you get it from? Right, boyfriend, forgot about that. I didn't even know she was at school. Oh, hi. Ira shot me a disinterested look. Hi. I awkwardly sculled past her to one of the stalls. After closing the door, I realized I was so nervous I couldn't do any of my business. So I just sat there thinking about how I should approach her. It's not like I had some kind of long conversation or formalities in mind. I just want to say thanks. In theory, it should have been easy. But wouldn't that make me look like a weirdo too? Assuming she did all that for me, that would just make me look self-centered. I had no idea how much time had passed while I was in the stall. Maybe 5 minutes, maybe 20 seconds. What I heard would sound like her getting off the windowsill. I swung the door open. Wait! You good, my nigga? I froze up. She stood next to the window, bag in hand. The cold draft wafted through her hair. I wanted to say something. I got this rare chance, the world gave me this rare chance, to tell her what I wanted. What am I supposed to say? Thank you? After I just tumbled out of a toilet stall? What? She raised an eyebrow. I just stood there with my mouth helplessly open, as if I'd just gone mute. As if every word in the Russian dictionary, see, I knew it was Russian, got wiped from my brain. Whatever. No, wait, please. I took a step towards her and she jolted away as if I were a leper. I didn't know what I should say or ask, I just knew I had to say something. Even if it was the first thing that popped to mind. What? What the hell do you want? Isn't it cold? Huh? The the windowsill. When you sat smoking there, right by the window, I thought, you weren't too cold like that? Eh? She blinks. Not really. Maybe a little? Ah, thought so. Anything else? No. I mean, yes, I'm sorry that you got in trouble. Huh? Well, I heard you got into a lot of trouble after that. You know, when Garen read my stupid poetry. I'm sorry for that. She eyed me for several seconds, which to me felt like an eternity. She then sighed and slowly flipped back her hair. Ugh. If you couldn't tell, I did a hair flip, but my hair isn't long enough to where I could do it like how she does it. So I just kind of did a. One of these days, I'll be looking like Bob Marley. I swear to you, my hair gonna reach my ass. And why are you apologizing? That had nothing to do with you. Well, I guess not. His voice was getting on my nerves. I see. I looked down at the tiled floor. I knew that was the case, of course. It's not like I was hoping Ira jumped in to defend my honor or anything of the sort. I wanted to thank her, regardless of intent. No matter how hard I thought and tried to word it, everything just came out sounding so awkward and wrong. Why does this always happen? You have social anxiety, honey. The soles of her boots squeaked against the floor. She spun around and walked towards the door. This time I made no attempt to stop her. Your poetry isn't stupid. Huh? Nah, she fucks with me. 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 I stood there dumbfounded. Nah, hold on. I gotta be... Would I... Like, okay, let's say you make it to the pro... Like, hypothetical. Let's say you make it to the pearly gates, right? And it's like, alright, cool. If you want to, you can do this thing where, like, let's say there's multiple circles of heaven, right? But to, like, get to, like, every circle of heaven is amazing. But, like, to get to the higher circle, you need to do something in order, get to those higher levels. Like, let's say, like, oh, yeah, you could be in this heaven. Or you could be, like, a voice on somebody's shoulder, being a wingman to, you know, like, help them with love or advice or stuff like that. Bro, I'd be the angel on Asia's shoulder, like, she fucks with you! Chase her! No! Asia, honey, you better chase after that damn black-haired chick. Again, you better chase after that damn black-haired girl and go fucking... Like, I'd be doing that shit, bro. I'd be doing that so much. I'd be so frustrated. You'd think after dying you couldn't get a migraine. You'd be wrong. I stood there dumbfounded. Did she just say that? Did I hear it right? Your poetry isn't stupid. Does that mean she likes it? Ira likes my poetry? Ira Grachkiveskia. That's my cue. The bell rang and snapped me out of my short-term stupor. I shook my head. Right, I need to get back to the classroom. I doubt Ira was going to be at the next lesson. I washed my hands from nothing in particular. I'm about to say, ain't no way episode 2 like that. Weeks passed. My life didn't exactly change. I went to school the same way. I sat through the lessons, I then went to the store, went to the library. her for a walk, and then when it got dark, I headed home. Day after day. Huh? My notebook. I just left to get a snack from the cafeteria. Where'd it go? Oh, Shabina. You borrowed your homework for a second. You don't mind, right? It's fine. Thanks. By the way, is this supposed to be you? He lifts a scrap of paper up to me. Oh no. I forgot I left it in there. No. It's just a drawing. Yeah? You sure? It really looks like you if you were... That's why you're single. That's why nobody likes you. That's why you're secretly in the closet. And you can't tell anybody that. Because you know damn well there aren't enough gay people in this damn town for you to actually be happy and you know, have your partner. That's why you know if you did find someone that was your sexuality, they'd probably be your cousin or some shit. Dumbass. I never understood. That's the thing. I never understood like the Here's my thing, right? Granted, every person in this class could very well be a dumbass. They could all be idiots. And Austin being the only person with sense. She does like literature, so probably. But it's like, the person you're bullying, you copy off their homework. Who the hell says they studied? Are my grades good? Is that it? If my grades aren't good, what are you looking off me for, bro? One of these days I'm gonna pull it. You gonna see? You're like, hey, what's in your notebook? M5 with a switch. Put your hands up. It's not me. Whatever you say. Sometimes a classmate joked around with me. Whenever that happened, my thoughts involuntarily drifted to Ira. She still attended classes, albeit irregularly. She always vanished during breaks. I don't know where to, and I wouldn't dare ask. Something told me she'd say, none of your business if I did. She'd be right. Even so, I kept imagining those scenarios in my head. Not just when I was being laughed at. I started doing it when I was walking home from school, or to the store, or just wandering the streets killing time. You need an older sibling. I kept thinking about how funny it would be if I bumped into Ira. I thought how interesting it would be if we talked. Even tried to stay out longer. I started taking new routes. It's embarrassing to think about it now. But... Ira. And she's gone. She just walks past me in the corridor. Not even a nod. Not even a look in my direction. I guess I don't exactly stand out in the crowd, but... No, it's my fault for mumbling. I should have spoken louder. Even though it took all my courage just to muster that much. Even though I definitely think she should have heard it. Hey, Vadim? What? Remember when I gave you 50 kopecks? I have it back. Huh? 50 kopecks? When was that again? Last Friday. Jesus. You remember things like that? My nigga, it was last week! It was last week and it was money related. Yes, I remember that. Listen, even I am like a very it is what it is kind of person. First of all, like I can hand somebody money, I can hand somebody money, right, and not really expect it back. I have $5 here. I don't really care that much. But like, if well, actually, 50 kopecks could be $5 here. Like, yeah, I hand you $5, sure, whatever. I don't really expect it back. But it's like, hey, I kinda need that bread. No, it's not that. It's like, oh yeah, handing money to my friends. Cool, that's fine. Handing money to people I'm neutral with. If they need it, if they explain to me the reasoning. Sure, whatever. I don't like you. You've specifically gone on my bad side. Yes, I want my money back. Can I have it back? Man, I don't remember taking it. You sure you're not making this up? Maybe you gave it to someone else. No, it was you. I remember that ugly haircut anywhere. Jeez. I don't freaking know. It's half a rubble. It's half a rubble, Shabina. Who gives a shit? Yeah, why do you care so much?
It's money!
So petty. You probably just lost it or something. You niggas are the most... Degrading! My eyes keep stabbed at the doorway. It's empty, of course. What am I waiting for? If she showed up, what would she do? Mug him in front of everyone? That would be really funny. Hey, stop thinking that. Maybe you really did forget. No, honey, you're too optimistic. Oh no, oh no, I couldn't. I couldn't be. Oh, yep, and that's why I couldn't be an angel on the shoulder. That's the exact reason why. I couldn't be an angel on the shoulder. I turned this girl to a villain. I know, I'd lose all hope in this thing. I'd be looking at this dude's angel, just be like, what the fuck are you doing? You're not doing your job. I'd be so bad. I'd be so angry. Who knows? I really shouldn't be upset. It's not that much. You could go grocery shopping with that. But it's not the... You could go grocery shopping with that? So it wasn't... Oh my gosh, that was probably actually $50. Nigga, forget! Like, it's like... No! Yes, nigga, I remember that was $50! No, fuck you! I'm not giving you $50! Notice how in my example I said 5. Are you goofy? Lately I've been eating too much junk anyways. Yeah, maybe if I eat less of this stuff, my skin will clear up. Hey gang, I'm not gonna lie to you, as someone who goes through that, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Hey, we working on this together, big bro. And that'd be nice. Asya, you don't use makeup at all, right? No, I don't. We're not allowed to, though. What are you saying? They allowed it last year. Really? I was gonna send you home for it, haha. Oh, that's good, I guess. These girls rarely talk to me. They're usually pretty nice, though. At least when they're not joking along with the guys. I think one of them likes Vadim. She laughs a lot whenever he says anything to me. I suppose you have a very different sense of humor. But you never tried it before, yeah? They're gonna turn her into a clown. Makeup? No, never. Seriously? You're like 15 already. Hold on. How old are you when you're 15? No, that. Oh wow, that's that. Oh wow, that sounded so stupid. Holy shit. How old are you when you're 15? Gee, let's figure this out together, class. Okay. What grade are you when you're 15? 9th grade. That makes sense. Okay, so we're in 9th grade specifically. Okay, I didn't know what age she was, but I thought Vadim was like, no, this doesn't make sense. He's in her class. Of course, yeah, no, duh, Vadim was one of the people in like the highest grade. He's in her class, so of course she. Whatever, bro. 14. Never mind, I guess. Same shit. She's in the speed class. Her birthday hasn't come up yet. You gotta learn to do it at some point. Especially with that complexion. Hey, bro. I don't like how you talking to my girl Asya, bro. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Me and Asya like this. We like this, bro. She doesn't have a good facial complexion, puberty doing her dirty. She feels the need to justify herself, both in her own head. She definitely got ADHD. She's soft-spoken, and tries to avoid people. At least that's how I was in class. I know people who know me would say that I'm not even slightly those things. I fucks with Asya. Well, I'm not really. Hey, how about we help you out? Eh? Yeah. Just some light makeup, you'll see what it's like. I don't know. Come on, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, you're gonna love it. They're gonna make me a clown. Alright, but... Yay! Come here then. They're gonna make me a clown. I don't think people do unpleasant things on purpose. Nobody wakes up in the morning with the goal to make somebody feel bad. Yes, they do. Multiple people do, actually. Multiple people do that. For some people, it's what gets them up in the morning to begin with. I really believe that. If someone is doing something hurtful, they don't fully understand it. So I shouldn't wish bad things on people who don't really know what they're being mean. I shouldn't wish for Ira to appear and interrupt them, or scream at them, or punish them, or anything. I couldn't be an angel on the shoulder. I can't. I turn her into a villain. I couldn't. I'd be constantly reminding this girl, hey, listen, girlie, you can be Christian, you ain't Christ. Put your hands on her. I run out to the corridor. I'm covering my face. I don't need any teacher seeing me like that. At least the toilet's closed so I can wash this mess off quickly. But I should stop falling for these pranks, but... Bump. Ah, sorry. I lift my face without thinking. Oh no. The hell? Ira jerks away from me. I can't blame her. I must look like an insane person. God, I can't handle her looking at me like that. I'm sorry. Huh? I run past her. Run. I just need to get to the restroom. I just need to wash it off. After about a month, reality had dawned on me. I kept telling myself that Ira's actions had nothing to do with me. She told me that much, and in no uncertain terms. She said that, I kept repeating it again. But I didn't believe it. On some level, I still held on to the faint hope that Ira paid me. She cared about me for God knows what reason. No, really, what was the reason? Her lashing out at a classmate she found annoying. One who just so happened to make fun of me. Her not joining in. Her telling me she liked my writings. She didn't even say that much. She said they weren't stupid. Oi. Huh? 3 coins clink against my desk. 20. 20. 10. So he remembered. There. Thanks for the, For those of you who are listening to the video instead of watching the video, which I can't blame you at this point, this shit is long as hell. But Vadim said he gave the money and proceeded to say, thanks for the unforgettable night. So if you don't know what that means, you're probably not old enough to be watching this video to begin with. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm currently on my phone taking a mental check because this bastard is getting on my last nerve, to say the least. Y'all want to play Block Bass? Block Bass. Oh my god, Block Bass. Get back to the video, huh? Get back to the story, huh? Block Bass, goofy ass nigga. You know, fucking bad complexion ass nigga. You fucking you and Asya like this ass nigga. Damn. Everyone around erupts in snickers. Hey, you're a cheap deal. You free later? Very funny. Hopefully it should be in a sense of humor. It's not really funny when I'm the only one being made the joke of. You know, pure jest. You know, clowns get paid, you know, weekly.
Hell, they probably get paid more for their endeavors. A jester makes fun of everybody. You just suck.
Actually, how much do clowns get paid? $16 and $23. Wait a second, hold on. Top earners, particularly in circus roles of corporate, can make significantly more.
I'm sorry, 311,000 per year in their niche. Some of the circus roles. Bro, I'm doing this shit for free. What the fuck?
Hey, Cirque du Soleil, y'all got any like positions open?
I got a mean right arm. I can throw some pies. I can put on the red nose. I'm already I'm a jester. I'm a jester, but I can be a clown. I can shift. I'm versatile. My base is jester. I can do more.
Your face is dragging down the class morale. Haha, that's right. You're doing us all a disservice. Think of your classmates for once. You never do anything to make me happy. I let myself believe something would change. I thought about it as if I deserved it. As if I didn't have it good enough before. As if my life had any real problems. I was just being greedy, plain and simple. I had my hopes up over some silly coincidence. Watch it come down to where her parents are like fucking horrible people, and they're the be grateful type, and they hammer that into her head. I'm turning, bro. Alright. And this is why when May and Isaac have their kids, one, I'm teaching them how to fight. The moment they gain consciousness, they're learning to box. They're learning why they have to box. And I'm teaching them to roast people. Granted, I can barely roast somebody. I get too angry. My mind is moving too fast. I can't do that. I'm teaching them though. It'll become second nature. It's also stupid, I can't help but laugh. But that's okay. I know better now. I was being ridiculous. It's shameful to admit, but better late than never, right? I got a little too caught up in my own little world. And hey, even if they didn't amount to anything, I can still appreciate those little encounters with Ira for what they were. Brief but wonderful moments. I could reminisce fondly about the one time I lucked out and saw Garen all scared and confused. Or that one time somebody gave my work a complaint. Oh, gave my work a compliment, backhanded as it was. I could do that because everyone does that. Everyone has those little things that they look back on with a smile. It's beautiful in its own way, is it not? Our whole lives are a series of episodes, both good and bad. It doesn't matter if they grow into a bigger story, because each moment has a lot of merit on its own. It's something I should learn to be content with. It's something I've been perfectly content with until now. Until I decided that what I had wasn't enough. Speaking objectively, what is there to complain about? No, seriously. I live in the prettiest part of our vast country. Like I said, she talks a lot. I have a comfortable roof over my head and even my own room. I have two... I don't know if that was intentional, because I and O are very close to each other. So it could be she meant, like, the creator meant to put loving, but accidentally pressed I, or put I on purpose. And that makes me dawn the question of her saying living in particular. So they're not loving. I have wonderful hobbies to enjoy, paper to write on, books to read, TV to watch. I buy myself treats almost every day after I'm done with school.
I have good grades, and teachers tell me I have a great potential. My classmates also recognize how studious I am. That's why they took your paperwork. Okay. You don't help them with with their studies. They take your shit. That's right. I got classmates I could always talk to. No, you don't. Guys I can laugh along with, even if their jokes don't always land. Even if my sense of humor isn't the best. All this. I have all this. Right here, right now. Everything that a girl my age could ask for. So why'd I act as if that weren't enough? You idiot! Okay. I know a lot of y'all were like, thank God you shut her up. What? Why the hell do you always go along with some bullshit? I'm so... Ira looks like she's going to slap me, but instead swings her boot against a snow hill. She then turns to me and starts roughly swiping clumps... Starts roughly swiping clumps of snow stuck to my coat. My whole body feels slightly numb. When I start to peek, my voice comes out weaker than expected. Ira? How'd you know I was here? Doesn't matter. I heard that asshole Garen giggling about it. Can you stand? Yeah. I clumsily get up, my limbs feel rigid. Were they about to give you frostbite? I know you shouldn't sit on concrete when it's cold. I wouldn't normally. But there was nowhere else to sit near the school's back entrance, and my legs were starting to get tired. I half-heartedly shake the snow off my skirt and tights. The flakes fall gently on the ground below. I look at Ira. Her face is... The word concern flashed in my head, but I've already learned that I'm no good at judgments like that. I shouldn't be presumptuous. It's a bad habit of mine. I shouldn't flatter myself. I shouldn't. But the question escapes before I manage to cut myself short. So why are you here? What do you mean, why? I told you, Garen was bragging about slipping you that stupid letter. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Well, this doesn't have anything to do with you, does it? As soon as I said it out loud, I realized I messed up. I really did. Now she's going to punch me. Ira's going to punch me for real. She's going to punch me and then never speak to me again. I don't even say sorry, I just brace myself for the incoming blow. Physical, verbal, I don't care. I've earned it. No, not really. It doesn't concern me at all. It's just annoying. Is that so? Yeah. He pissed me off. And you pissed me off too. I don't freaking get you. You knew it wasn't real. There's no way you believed that, right? Right? I didn't believe it. Not that stupid. I looked down at the moist and crumpled letter I forgot I was still holding. It's the oldest trick in the book. A love letter prank? Really? Who would fall for that? I stare at the shriveled up piece of paper, and something about its whole existence feels extremely sad to me. You want to burn it? Huh? I have matches. Oh. Well, thanks. It's wet anyway. I fold the letter and shove it in my pocket. It will get damp inside, but I don't care. I can't throw it away. A fake confession is still a confession in the end. Those words intuitively written insincerely. It's okay. Even if this whole thing isn't real, I met Ira today. Ira came. After all these weeks of praying, Ira came. Thank you. Eh? I smiled at her. Even after I said that I'd come to terms with it, right as I was saying it to you, to myself, to the world, I knew that I was lying. I couldn't throw away that last scrap of hope I had. The small involuntary thought that crept into my mind whenever I felt slightly lonelier than usual. You need a big sibling. I know, like, buddy issues and like that. Your parents, you should have had a twin. I didn't do anything, really. Nah, she fucks with me, Chad. She fucks with me. Hey, she fucks with me. Flustered. Ira's flustered. Is she flustered?
Really? Haha, haha. That's cute.
That's just so cute. Huh? What's with you? Ah, right. I'm grinning like an idiot.
Sorry. Sorry, I'm fine. Whatever. I'm going home.
Already?
Ira gives me a quick once over.
You take care.
Ah, yeah. Okay. Bye-bye. We wave at each other and I watch her disappear into the corner. Behind the corner, whatever the fuck, bro. I hesitate. Maybe I shouldn't. Feels like there's still so much I want to say to her. I don't know what or why, but I just know it's a lot. I turn and walk a couple steps in the direction of my home.
No, change my mind. I run back.
Crap, my legs are still so stiff. I turn the same corner Ira passed not even a minute ago, and she's already gone. I sigh. The snow here isn't deep enough to leave clear footprints. Not that I'd be desperate enough to follow. Huh. Why does she always leave in such a rush? It's okay. My life didn't exactly change. I went to school the same way. I sat through the lessons and went to the store, then to the library, or for a walk, and then when it got dark, I headed home. Day after day. Sometimes my classmates joked around with me. Whenever that happened, my thoughts involuntarily drifted to Ira. She still attended classes, albeit irregularly. She always vanished during breaks. I don't know where to, and I wouldn't dare ask. Something told me she'd say, "None of your business," if I did. And she'd be right. But even so, I kept imagining those scenarios in my head. Not just when I was being laughed at. I did it when I was walking home from school or to the store. Just wandering the streets killing time. I kept thinking about how funny it would be if I bumped into Ira. I thought about how interesting it would be if we talked. If we tried to stay out longer. I started taking new routes. And as naive as it was to behave that way, I kept doing it. Again and again. Walking and walking, praying and praying. Do you assholes ever shut up? Huh? This bitch? Nobody ever saw Ira enter the class. Everyone was too busy whistling and laughing. And she caught me in a really dumb pose. Well, that's on me. I wouldn't have chosen Dare if I knew she'd see me like that. But choosing truth when playing with these guys, I'm not so sure what's worse. Oh well, I'm saying all this, but I got what was coming to me. I chose to embarrass myself, and as I did so, I kept begging, wishing as hard as I could for Ira to appear. And so she did. And now, despite the overwhelming shame, I feel so happy that I might explode. Ira walks to her desk, barely paying me a passing glance. All the boys skirt out of her way. Only Garen doesn't. Move. Nah. What's the rush? Come play with us too. Oh! Hey, don't do that. Come on. Have some fun for a change. Look, Shabina's having fun. Right, Shabina? Please don't look at me. Yeah. See? Ira doesn't flinch. Out of my way. Or what? You gonna throw a chair at me? You know that. Yes, she will. You think she won't? Nigga, she's done it once, she'll do it again. She probably comes from a shitty home. What does that smell? How much for. Is that Febreze? That's gotta be Febreze. Or like hot laundry detergent. Regardless, as I was saying, she's thrown a chair at you before. She comes up from presumably a shitty home life. She's meeting with men above her age and doesn't even show up to school. She has nothing to lose. Do you really think she gives a damn? To everyone's surprise, Ira calmly puts her bag on the nearest desk. Oh god, oh no, she's gonna pull out a Gen 5! She starts digging through it without saying a word. Garen lets out an awkward chuckle. What, got a grenade in there or something?
She looks at him. Hmm? Damn! Whoa! Garrett jumps back, bumping into another student. What the fuck? Everyone shifts away. What was that? Huh? What the hell? Is that an ice pick? Something silvery shines in Ira's hands. Okay, never mind. Ira, you got it. A small, short person with a weapon is infinitely more dangerous than a tall person without a weapon. Nope, yep, I got you. Yep, It's a bow compass. Oh, it's a bow compass, regardless. Is that? You serious? You say that as if if you didn't dodge, you would be bleeding right now. She doesn't say anything. The room fills with low murmurs that quickly turn to jeers. Psycho, nutcase, crazy bitch. Ira lowers the compass and makes her way to the desk, looking unbothered. Ah, it's just like that last time. Ira saves me without acknowledging my existence. Maybe some onlookers, no, most people would think she didn't plan on helping me. And that's what I'm inclined to think as well. Yet, my unreasonable heart is still elated. And I'm getting some really silly thoughts. Get to the lore, bro. The 2 times when Ira laughed at Garen were the 2 times she saw him laughing at my expense. That can't be a coincidence, right? To be fair, he's always laughing at your expense. Get to the lore, bro. Of course it can. It was only 2 times. 2 times and weeks apart. You'd be an idiot to think otherwise. Yes, I guess you're white. I guess you're white. You are white. You're fucking Russian. It's the only logical train of thought. I should agree. I would agree. If only I didn't do anything, really. Hopefully Ira didn't show up that day. It's been 2 weeks since then. I haven't stopped replaying that moment in my mind. Over and over and over and over and over. I didn't get sad about Ira ignoring me at school or anywhere anymore. Because in that moment, I got all the justification I could ask for. I'm not gonna lie, that's some shit I did when I was younger. Oh god. I did some shit like that. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I need to erase my past memories, dear god. Oh, I hate younger me so fucking much. Oh. But I'm still a very greedy person. It's still not good enough. I still keep looking for her when I'm out. It's almost ridiculous how hard it can be to catch a person in a town this small. So at some point I started to wonder. I saw my classmates regularly just out and about. Strolling along the main street, at the courtyards, at the community center, at the store, at the cafe. They weren't hard to run into. But it was as if Ira spent all her free time at home. Which could be the case, but didn't sound like something she would do. What I heard, I could assume she didn't have the best relationship with her parents. Nope. Spending hours on end in a home like that every day. Hell, maybe she didn't have a choice. No, I really doubt that. The other, more probable option was that she preferred the outskirts. Maybe she didn't want to be bothered. That sounded like her. No. Despite that being highly likely, I was hoping to do just that. Bother the heck out of her. I felt almost brave about it. Ira could totally get pissed. She could push me away. She could even attack me. Whoa! But for some reason, I really didn't think she would. My breath halted. Oh. Hey. Hi. The vents near the Research Institute expel hot air. Who really goes here, aside from the staff coming out for a smoke? I never ran into any, but the ground here is littered with cigarette butts, so that's a safe bet in my book. Why is Ira here of all places? Again? Huh? How many times can you buy into stupid pranks?
They seriously sent you all the way here? What? Ah, no. I didn't get any letters after that. I'm just taking a stroll. A stroll? Here? Yes? Okay. Ira gives me an incredulous look. We finna learn what that word means together. Incredulous. A person who is unwilling or unable to believe something. Ah. Good to know. Do you, like, smoke? No, I don't. Why? It's a smoking area. You smoke here. They were made of bomb. They're like, oh no, these are bombs. Made a bomb factory. They're bombs. Ah, yes. I know that. You wanna try then? What? Smoking? Mm-hmm. No, thank you. Okay. She shrugs. But, awkward start? I can't let in here. I need to just, what about you, Ira? What about me? Why are you here? Are you at the Institute? Yeah. Something like that. Something like that. My mom works here. She forgets her lunch sometimes. Oh. Oh! You bring her lunch? That's what I said. That's so sweet. Eh? I mean, it's really nice of you to look out for your mom. It's whatever. It's not. I know it's not. With all I've heard about her family, the fact that she still goes out of her way like that, it's really amazing. The thought of doing something like that for my parents has never crossed my mind, because they don't forget their food. I'm never forgetting my damn food. Nigga, what? I'll leave my phone before I forget my food. I mean, if I were told to deliver something, I would. But Ira's different. That highly depends on how far you are. Like, oh yeah, come bring me this. Mind you, I have to walk there. You want? I look at the location. Nikki, you want me to go where? You have to really care about it. Crap. That proves it. Ira and I won't cut from the same cloth. When I spend my days looking for excuses to stave off the minute I have to come home, Ira is cooking, packing lunch, and carrying it to the edge of town. So you and your parents are not on a good standing since you don't want to come home. That goes against everything I've heard. But it makes so much sense. That's why I never see her on the street. That's why she doesn't have the time to sit at the cafe. That's why she doesn't idle away from the community center. That's why she's such a caring person. That's why I'm such a piece of trash. No. She only said her bond. That scared me. Hold on, I'm scared. Hold on. Wow, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Why everything changed like that, bro? Hold on. No, she only said her mom for... Hold on, let me do this properly. No, she only said her mom forgets her lunch sometimes. Lunches are prepared in advance. It doesn't take long to get to the Institute, even if you walk from the other side of town. Yes, that's true. She still have plenty of spare time. This doesn't work. This explanation doesn't work. Ira walks back into the building.
Well, that was spooky.
Do I really need an explanation? It's none of my business. I'm not so delusional as to believe we're close enough to share something like that. That'd be nice, but it's not how things work. Things work like this. When Ira's in the room, Garen doesn't talk to me as much. When she isn't, I wish she would be. Your friend's not here today. Who? Who do you think?
The fact that you waited for a 4'11" girl to leave the room so you could start bullying people. You suck. You're a loser. You're shivering in your timber. Not to mention you're bullying a girl, mind you. You're bullying a girl, mind you, and you're just like, and you're just like shimmy timbers. Shimmy timbers. I sure hope the 4'11" girl that swung at me multiple times means that I was too much of a bitch to fight back about. Not even that I could, because I know damn well she beat my ass. You were scared of that chick, bro. Shut up, bro. Shut up, Adam, bro. Oh, she's not really my friend. You're Pitbull, then. Pitbull? Hey, that's spot on. You can't make a harmless joke around that chick without her throwing a conniption fit. It's not harmless. You're not funny. It's annoying as shit. You think we're friends? Well, not really. Well, it looks like they've picked up on it. On Ira reacting like that to me being used as a laughingstock. So it wasn't just me. It's not just my wishful thinking. Haha, that's nice to hear. Even if I still don't know for sure. It's the most comforting thing I've heard out of Garrett's mouth to date. At least she barely shows up. Yeah, they'll probably kick her out before New Year's with the attendance record. Good riddance.
I was in a class like this. Oh my god. I was in a class like this. Grade 11. Oh my god. I was in a class like this. Oh, I hated all of them. Holy shit. I hated all those people. Those ratchet ghetto losers. Oh my god.
Well, let me not say all of them. All of them, not all of them were bad. Like, two niggas I fucked with. One of them was like a grade above me. It was like 10, 11, and 12 wrapped up in like a single class. That grade 12 nigga and like one other person. The only niggas with sense. Oh, those ratchet ghetto bitches. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I still remember that big bitch to this day. Oh my god. It was like, if I'm right. Oh, bro, they made multiple teachers leave the class. Like, not just leave the class, leave the school. Dear God. Oh, bro, Ira, dap me up, bro. We went through the same shit. Ira can't possibly be meeting the minimal attendance requirements. I don't know about her grades, but well, I don't think they can expel her. Huh? Why not? We're the only school in town. Where else is she going to go? Damn. Good point. Is it telling me save? I just pressed space. Type shit? Yes. Wait, is this a save button? This is a save button, right? I need to save anyway. How long have I been recording for? 1 hour and 43. Well, her parents can just send her away. You mean to another town? Yeah. To a relative or something. No! Oh man, how'd you say that? Everyone pretend to be surprised when that happens. Uh-huh. No. I hate how they're right. I hate that I can see that happening. Everyone talks about it. How Ira's a nuisance to her household. It's been like that for a long time, but still, she forgets her lunch sometimes.
That can't be happening. That can't happen. No. It can't. Not fair.
They can't send her away. She can't go. She's so nice. She cares. She does, baby. Damn, nigga, hold on. Maybe not for me, but her family, why would they send her away? That's just the rules. They can't. If they do, then I won't. We just started. I don't know what... I can't even call it talking. I don't know what it is, but that doesn't matter. Either she just tolerates me, either she doesn't want anything to do with me. I don't care. This can't happen. This physically cannot happen. I raise my head and look out through the window. The snow is falling lightly on the yard. The dark pine branches sway under the weight. The long gray clouds glide placidly across the tundra, far past the fences, past the mountain ridge, so far away that I can't picture it, so far away that my mind circles twice around the earth and comes back to the spot I'm setting in. This world is way too gentle. It's been too kind to an ungrateful brat like me. Yeah, your parents hate you, nigga. So I've earned this world's good graces. Why can't a person so much more deserving do the same? What does a person like that have to do? And is there anything that I can do? A bird flies past the window. What? I'm really using up all my luck these days. Ira sits smoking in the girl's bathroom, just like she did when I first talked to her. Some snowflakes blow in the room, sticking to her hair. It's gotten colder. Maybe you shouldn't sit so close. I know you don't like going to class as much, but you can really get kicked out like that. Is that why you came here? Tell me that? I know that. Not stupid. I don't think you are. Do you just really not care? Everyone says that you'll get sent away, that your parents will send you to live with a relative. Is that true? Probably, yeah. Of course it's true. I knew it was true from the moment I asked the question. Maybe if you just cleaned up, if you stopped skipping, then maybe you won't have to go? You're having a hard time in studies, I can help. You could go to the library or something, and then there's 1 month left. It's not gonna work. I get it. My voice is shaking. It's better if I keep staring at my shoes. It's okay. That's about what I expected. Of course I knew it's pointless to cram at this point. It was just an excuse. A selfish ploy to get some scraps of Ira's time before she goes. I wonder, did I do the same to Toyo? Did I do the same when Tosia moved away? Not Toyo, this ain't Dabi. It's only been 3 years. But now that I think back to it, it's all so hazy. I was a very different person then, I'm sure. At least I probably didn't humiliate myself like this. Hey. Thanks. No, I didn't do anything. It was a dumb suggestion. It was nice of you. Nice. Right. She doesn't know. She thinks I'm doing this out of the kindness of my heart. It's just not fair. She really is too good of a person. Are you not going to the toilet? Oh, actually, since you're here, have you seen anyone hiding a diary nearby? Diary? Yeah, you know, the one we use for classes? Maybe you've seen something like that lying around. Ira's expression darkens. Don't worry, we're just playing a game. I guess the guys got a little carried away. I've checked the whole class and the corridors. It's probably something really obvious, but I'm just not good at that kind of stuff. When I hid Igor's pencil case, they found it right away. She throws the cigarette butt out the window and hops off the windowsill. Without saying a word, Ira storms past me, but I grab her to the edge of her dress just as she's about to leave. Wait! I said it's fine! We were playing a game. Really. She got the look of, so you messing with my bitch, huh? Ira like, you messing with my bitch, huh? Please don't get into more trouble because of me. I wasn't going to. Huh? I have an idea where it is. It was Garen, right? No, Shurikov. Same difference. She walks out to the corridor. I tag behind. Not so sure what place Ira has in mind, but it becomes immediately clear when she makes a sharp turn to the right. And that sharp turn to the right is wait, fuck. That sharp turn to the right is gonna have to wait for next episode. Cliffhanger, bitch. I gotcha, huh? Goofy ass. Look at you. Goofy ass. Goofy ass. Hey, bro. That was an hour and 49. It is what it is. This is gonna have such little edits. I'm not doing that shit. Hopefully y'all enjoyed, like, sub, all that jazz. I'll party with you apples next time. Okay, bye. I'm tired.
Thank you.